ground up, shall we say, for this hour? We're gonna start from the ground up with something that is pretty fascinating. This is technology taken to the broom. Now, that old broom that we all grew up with and maybe still have in our closets that has the bristles that really just pushes things around instead of cleaning them up, well, the days of that is done. This is the Broombi. The Broombi is an all-surface home cleaning broom with a telescopic pole. We have sold over 72,000 Broombis since we made it available here at QVC, and that was just in June of 2022. So that's a lot of Broombis. It's all about modern cleaning products that are done the smart way, using technology. And this is nearly an all-surface, from your tile to your wood to your laminate to your carpet.
Yes,
and
your
all
carpet.
sorts of different debris, from pet hair to coffee grounds, broken glass, you name it. This guy's gonna name it all. Hi, Christopher Joyce.
Great
How
to be
are
here.
you? It's
Thank
so
you.
nice
Really
to
appreciate
see
it.
you.
Yeah, you talked about the old broom. Well, guess what? Retire this baby and use it for a costume for Halloween, because it's time to get rid of it, right? I mean, look at it. It's disgusting. You can't clean it. It attracts dirt. It doesn't wash. And it actually, as you said, it just pushes the mess around because the dirt actually goes through the bristles.
Yeah.
Well, when I saw the Broombi, which is a bristleless broom, I knew I had to bring it to QVC. Here's the deal. It is one single blade of silicone that actually is quad-bladed below. And the proprietary blend of silicone actually creates static electricity, grabbing onto the dust, the dirt, the dust bunnies, so that it's not just spreading itself around the room like you would with a traditional broom. So I thought I would start with something that would really show what the Broombi does for you versus a regular broom.
Let's do it.
So what I have here is pink sand on a white floor, because we know how difficult sand is to pick up, even for a vacuum.
Oh, yeah.
So if you use your traditional broom, and I know it's just disgusting.
I always think there's spiders living in it.
Exactly. Well, there probably are.
Critters and buggies.
And as you can see, because it has bristles, the sand's just moving through the bristles. It's totally useless. But watch with the Broombi. This is what is miraculous. That single edge, watch what it's going to do. You simply rest it on the floor and you pull it back. And every grain of sand is gone. It couldn't be any easier. It couldn't be any faster. Quick, efficient, you name it, your job is done, and that pink sand is gone. You don't even need to bring out a vacuum.
No,
it's that easy, that fast, and it creates that perfect line of clean.
This is so, so smart. It's $10.66 on an easy pay. Your item number is V45958. So we talked about sand. By the way, I went to this one hotel right on the beach.
Yeah.
I forget what beach, but right on the beach. And the floor was sticky.
Every day.
Because there was sand from other people that had walked through there. And I was like, this is so gross. This is so disgusting. This is a great solution. If you have a beach house, well, lucky you, invite me over.
There you go.
That'd be
and
great.
then use this.
But if you are going to the beach or you're going to the lakes, but what about the coffee grounds? Now, I have a very specific spot on my kitchen floor that has a ton of them.
But before we even go to that, I want to show you what's happened here. If you come in on this blade, what are you seeing? You're seeing what the static electricity has done. It's grabbed onto that sand. So rather than just moving it around the room and then allowing it to dump back on your furniture, on your floor, this is what Broombi's doing for you. And here's the technology behind it, Julia. It is generating static electricity. We had this independently lab tested. It's grabbing onto the dust, the dirt, the dust bunny, the hair, whether it's my hair or your pet hair, it doesn't matter. And it's grabbing onto it, not allowing it to circulate around the room. And that's what makes it so special and so easy. And again,
and the angle of it too.
And it's super, super flexible, all right? So it's gonna get into those nooks and crannies, those detailed areas, which I'll show you on the stairs. Watch this. So you talked about the coffee grounds. Again, I want you to just lay it on the floor. You don't need to press down on it. And then you simply just move it back.
It's so smooth.
And look at that. Every single grain. If you did that with a regular broom, it's just simply would not happen. Never. And that's the beauty of it. It just does it so quickly, so efficiently. So we saw it on the white floor. We saw it on the hardwood carpet. All right? Some people cannot believe it will do this. But you have that area where your pet sits down in the same spot every single day. You don't want to drag out the big heavy vacuum, right?
No.
Well, now you don't have to. By the way, the Broombi weighs 1 pound, but yet it has a 10-year warranty. So it speaks to the quality, the engineering behind it. Short little strokes, look what it is doing for you. It's breaking that static charge between the hair that's on that carpet fiber. and it is cleaning the carpet for you. Look at the difference.
those little
there's your
teeny tiny
before,
hairs.
there's your after, and
Amazing.
it's done. Exactly.
Little Huck. I say he's with me wherever I may roam because there's little shards of Huck hair everywhere, including my carpets, including my floors, including my bed. He's everywhere. He's a shedder.
Exactly, and most cats, most dogs are. It's just the nature of the beast.
Yeah.
So this is the perfect broom for you to have. Get rid of that other broom. I had an old nasty broom just like that until I discovered the Broombi.
Right.
Where I discovered it was the Asian markets and the European markets. It took them by storm because you think about Europe and Asia, the places they live in are much smaller. You need something that telescopes. You need something that's really super thin and flexible, but at the same time gets the job done.
Now this also will pick up liquids, broken glass, when you drop that glass of milk in the kitchen.
Speaking of
I remember when I was a kid and I would like drop a glass of who knows what, and my dad would pull out that broom, and for a week it would be like, no kids, you can't go in the kitchen. Don't go in the kitchen without
wear your
shoes on.
Don't even wear your socks.
Make sure you're wearing shoes.
Exactly.
Because you just never knew if everything was actually picked up.
Exactly right. So you mentioned broken glass. I'm going to do you one better. We're coming up on Christmas. The Christmas ornaments fall from the trees. They break, right?
Yes, they do.
And then again, you're like, don't anybody walk into the room. Now watch this. Just again, you just set it there, and every shard of glass is gone in one sweep. You're not going to have to worry about it any longer. You know what? I would not even want to use my vacuum for this.
No.
And I feel so confident of what this has done. I'm going to put my hand on here. No problem.
Nothing.
It has taken every shard of glass from that hardwood floor. But yet, I can go over here to my little throw rug, which, by the way, you couldn't even use a vacuum on because you would pick up the entire rug. Exactly. And I call this kind of the hidden dirt. So if you maybe have a tabby cat or a dog, maybe a golden retriever, look at this. It is pulling all that hair from there, hair that you did not even see, and you're using it on a doormat that you could not use a regular vacuum on.
I love the profile of it. I love how slim it is. So I live in a one-bedroom apartment. I don't have a lot of room, but my washer and dryer is stacked in a little closet. So I have a little bit of space on one side and a little bit of space on the other. Perfect for this.
Absolutely. I mean, it's so easy to store. It telescopes down to 33 inches, goes to about, I think, 56 or 57 inches. And here you're really seeing the magic of it as well. The fact that you can do dry, wet, a combination of both. When you break that wine glass with the wine in it, how do you even start to clean that up? This is going to allow you to do it easily. It works as a great squeegee, and then you can wash it clean.
I just saw them using it on windows, too.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's so smart.
And because it telescopes.
This is top to bottom.
Exactly, top to bottom. And even, look at this. Stairs are a pain. Do you want to use a vacuum on the stairs?
Absolutely not.
No, it's a real pain. Again, watch this. It just kind of pulls up kind of the dust bunnies that are on the carpet, but maybe you don't have carpeted stairs. No worry. Look at this, come down. We have a nice wooden tread, and again, just one swipe.
It's so satisfying,
it is
Christopher
really satisfying.
Joyce. All right, it's a sale price of $31 and change. It's $10.66. This is the best, smartest replacement for that old raggedy broom that you've been using since the 80s. It's V45958. Now don't go far.
I won't.
Because I'm going to see you in just a minute. This is what Christopher is going to come back with.